Well, even without snow, it never fails. Citizens of Properton end up in another car accident. This one looks like a 4-car pileup this time. At least the police car is just tending the site instead of actually a part of the crash this time. But yeah, the Mason family, Montoya family, Gold family, Emerson family, just not having a good day at all. Yeah, let's hope it turns around for them. Yeah, hopefully someone's on the way. Looks like a road maintenance vehicle is on its way. Hopefully they're not really far away again. And looks like they're on the other side of the city and probably quite some time away from that accident. So good luck. Hello everyone, welcome back to Properton. As you can see, there's a few flakes starting to fall. We have not escaped winter at all. I was definitely wrong in one of my last social media posts. It was clearing up real nice, and now it's minus 11 and starting to snow. So winter is still here. Feels like somewhere you would live that gets that first taste of spring, and then surprise, winter comes back. So lots of things to get started on today. We're going to jump into a bit of a time lapse. We got a few things to fix up here before we get to our Plat de Resistance today. And yeah, pretty excited to get started. But before we do that, we just have one quick fix to go over. So over here, we're looking at our wastewater treatment plant. The garbage has piled up and it is killing our efficiency here. It's actually mostly service budget, but also, yeah, piled up garbage. So since we leveled up in the last episode, we're going to come into our waste management, and we're going to unlock the recycling center, and we'll get that place down. And for the time being, we're going to give it a temporary home, and then once we do some further development in this area, we'll come back and move it. But for now, we'll place it right across from the wastewater treatment plant, and that should help get it fixed up. Gonna step out of some live play into a time lapse, and then we'll be back. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed that infrastructure time lapse. Yeah, some of the roads got a little finicky here. Just a quick thing to go over. We're basically connected up the start of the ring road. It stretches all the way over to this industrial area for now, which will just help kind of move some of our resources faster. Some of these buildings are complaining about high resource costs, and that's mostly rock and concrete, but we're not going to address that today. That'll be a future episode problem, but hopefully because the areas are just over here, this will speed it up, and that way the cost will be a lot lower. And then connected this road, just try to do some of like our little junction work here to speed things up, and just noticing this needs to have its left turns turned off. But yeah, so it's starting to get some use. Connected it up a little bit over here, and then just put this on a roundabout for now. For the most part, I think... turn that off there too. Turn that into a merge. Yeah, sorry, distracted. The main thing is just for people kind of getting into the downtown, and then they can use this sort of ring highway to get again over to the industrial area. I know it doesn't connect all directions, but you know, there's a few other ways around that. If you need to come from the downtown and head out down this way, you can. If you're coming in from this side of the city, you probably are going to take a different exit kind of over here or something. So anyways, yeah, we're going to get to the main point of today's build. We're going to be working on this island that we built this nice pedestrian bridge to, and put this road on. And as much as it pains me to do this because trees take forever to grow, I'm going to have to remove them all from the island because it is really hard to see. And yeah, I need to be able to see what I'm doing. So we'll clear them off, and then we'll do a little bit of terraforming. But my inspiration for today's build comes from Paris, which is one of my favorite cities to visit in France. And I'm looking at the south of Paris in a neighborhood called Montparnasse. I don't know if I pronounced that properly, but speak very limited French. But yeah, in Montparnasse, there's the La Cimitière du Montparnasse, and it's basically a famous cemetery kind of down in the south side of, or down in that neighborhood anyways. So I thought it would be fun to kind of build a European build around a cemetery over here is kind of what we're looking at, and just trying to do some terraforming. I just kind of want to flatten this island out, just make it a little bit easier to work with. But that's kind of the plan for today. Let's see what that slope looks like. Just curious if it does rise a bit in the middle, so maybe if we just take actually this road out real quick for a moment and do a little more flattening. There is a bit of a prop here as well. We'll move that out of our way in just a moment. Old mill ruins. We will just take that and place it maybe just down over there for now. We'll find it a new home at some point, but yeah, now that's a little more flat, and then we'll just kind of try and smooth out some of the edges here. But yeah, anyways, that was kind of what I was hoping to do today, and we'll get right to it as soon as I just get this last road put back into place. Let's see, it does, yeah, it even does start to kind of rise up there. I probably should have done this in the time lapse, but give me 2 seconds, guys. I'll fix it and then come back. All right, now that's all sorted out. Yeah, we won't be able to do too much to sort of mirror it, just simply because we're a bit limited with not really having any mods. But I thought if we could just at least place the cemetery down, and then we'll try and sort of add some of the add-ons to it. We are needing a little bit more death care in the city anyways, so I'm just going to turn snapping off so that it stops spinning circles. And let's see. Yeah, this island is a little bit small for this, but that's okay. We'll just try and find like a good sort of place for it, and maybe place it right about here. And then we'll come into the upgrades, and we can add the temple, and if we just sort of maybe line that up in the back, if we can try and get it in the middle the best we can. There. And what do we have here as well? The columbarium. Columbarium? I don't know how to say that. Let's see if we can maybe if we just placed it all along the back here. And then where the mausoleum. Yeah, if we fit that in the back as well. Yeah, so we have all the upgrades there. And then we can place some roads around it, and we'll get the housing put in. So we'll take a 2-lane road, and we'll place it down the side here for a little bit. And then we'll kind of angle it out like this let's do 135. And then if we kind of just take that road in to our collector here, and we'll kind of try and wrap around the other side as well, like so. And if we can kind of line up with this road again, just turn our contours on real quick. I can sort of terraform the island out a bit more if we need as well, and we can definitely do that here. Might just take that out a little bit to give ourselves just a little bit more space. And then if we kind of snap it just to this corner here, let's see if we can do it a nice 45, if it'll do it perfectly for me. We'll just extend that road out to there for now. And then try and see if we can get this to nicely connect at a 90. There we go. And yeah, if we just sort of bring it into this road as best we can. Let's be maybe there, and it looks like this just kind of bridged itself, so we'll fix that real quick. There we go, got a basic sort of roadway network. It's a little bit of an awkward corner there, so maybe we'll just take that down like this. If we can just get it to snap nicely for me. Maybe from there instead it'll be easier. There we go. And then we can kind of maybe do a bit of a little one-way system maybe, if we just go like that. That might work a little bit better. And yeah, we'll just turn off the left-hand turn for there. There, little triangle about sort of idea. So yeah, a lot of the buildings around, they are obviously very European style. It's a mix. If you ever get the chance to go, there is a fabulous creperie there. You can look it up. I don't do public promotions here yet, but yeah, it's definitely delicious food. Anyways, I digress. Hook this in like that, and then we can kind of build around the zoning, I think, is what we'll work on, so that we can get you know, the most in that we can. So we'll get those there, and then we'll just smooth back a little bit more here in this flat area, like that. So we'll come in to our European assets, and we'll do mostly medium density housing here. It's mostly low-rise, mid-rise density in this area. So we'll try some nice 4x4s, and that should come in at a decent size. We do have quite a bit of medium density demand, and hopefully if we can kind of get things to zone the way we want them to. We'll try to play around with the zoning a bit and see how well, if these will come in nicely together. But on the other side here, we'll grab some of the EU high density as well, and again using paths for now. Hopefully there's a zoning adjuster tool coming very soon. You've greatly appreciated. we'll get some of these zoned in as well. And we might even do some of the mixed use housing, especially in the European style. I tend to really like how these assets sort of turn out. And then we'll just see kind of what some small high density does, if it'll come in. We don't really have any demand for it at the moment, but yeah, we can see the offices, skyscrapers, large. I'm not entirely sure. We'll test that out. If it doesn't work, we can always remove it. And yeah, so that's basically what the plan is over here. We'll use a mix of uses, some of the medium density here. See if we can get it kind of packed in mostly nice and tight right next to each other. Again, the EU mixed housing might work better for this. And then we'll kind of just build around, add some roads, and yeah, that will be the plan for this little area. Alright, well that was actually a lot of fun to put together, and as you can see from some of the cinematics there, we have transitioned away from winter. I think finally it is February, it's 7 degrees, partly cloudy, and our Sims couldn't be happier to be done with winter, and my eyes could also not be happier to be done with winter. Yeah, pretty happy with how this area is turning out. Just a quick sort of, overview. I removed the offices from the high density offices. They didn't fit at all. And then I placed some of the signature buildings, not totally sold on these locations yet, but I also put a medical clinic back here just to kind of help put out some more coverage there. We were definitely needing it. So yeah, mostly mixed use buildings, a few of the European high density as well, and the European medium density buildings. Try to do a little bit of detailing here around some of the paths and little corners here. There's still a few open spots here and there. I think some of the zoning either is broken or something like that, you know. City Skylines too, some days. Anyways, yeah, so probably something I'll probably work on cleaning up kind of off camera. Roads over here. Decided to take all the crossings off this area here to keep the traffic flowing, and then did put a light here with pedestrian crossings instead. And I'm just gonna take that crosswalk away. And then yeah, kind of similar like how I've been trying to do around the city, of putting different sort of roads in just so we have some different left and right options here. This road currently dead ends. Still deciding what I want to do with it, if it's gonna go into a junction or not. Yeah, this one was supposed to go into a junction. This one was kind of starting to work its way over here, so whether or not we kind of connect those up and give them another highway access. But yeah, still lots planned. I kind of like taking my time and with this and just kind of building the infrastructure as we see it and need it, and you know, make adjustments as we go on. And yeah, really happy with how this area is turning out. You know, it's not exactly Paris, but you know, it's a pretty, as close as I can get it with what we have here in City Skylines too. So I think we're going to leave it there for today. If you did enjoy the video, please do consider liking or subscribing. A lot of my videos are mostly people who are not subscribed, so if you are enjoying them, please do consider hitting that subscribe button. Likes also really help. Also on Discord now, check the link in the description below, and come hang out and chat and let me know what you think of my cities and what you'd like to see differently. But we'll leave it there for now, so take care. Bye-bye.